News, a service of Wrong Insurance Agency. A state Senate candidate forum held in Weatherford. That's the big story for 7:30. I'm John Matthews. The two Republican candidates running for the state Senate District 26 seat participated in a candidate forum in Weatherford last night. Businessman Rick Cook of Weatherford talks about the leadership he will bring to the seat.
We need a good salesperson that would be involved in putting their hand up in there and saying, I represent Senate District 26, that whether it's be with the Department of Commerce or at the state capitol, to be able to bring opportunities to Western Oklahoma, but also as a stand-up for Western Oklahoma, whether it be money for Southwestern, the Exit 65 project that's going on in Clinton right now. I appreciate the current legislators that worked on that hard, to see Clinton be able to get rid of Dysfunction Junction and to move forward, because we need all communities to do good. We need all systems for schooling and educating our kids and our future to do good. So I want to be a part of that.
Candidate Jessica Weingart of Calumet talks about making life decisions and leans on her time on the Calumet School Board of Education.
I think it's important that we have a leader in District 26 that understands what it's like to be raising kids right now, to understand what it's like to stretch a dollar and have to figure out how you're going to get your kid to school in the morning because the other one has to be somewhere else. All those things are important. I have a real heart for serving my community. When I was able to serve my community on the board, it was such a fulfilling, amazing experience. Every little change that we were able to make or any improvement we were able to make to the school was just so fun. And I want to be able to do that on the next level.
The two candidates will square off at the ballot box on August 25th. The winner of the election claims the seat that is being vacated by State Senator Darcy Yeck, who cannot seek re-election due to term limits. Cost-saving contract amendments have been approved for the Clinton Regional Hospital. Kyra Huckabee has more.
The Clinton City Council Tuesday approved 2 amended contract agreements for the Clinton Regional Hospital in an effort to reduce costs. City Attorney Ryan Meacham discussed the amendments.
The hospital was reworking some of the contracts that have been entered into leading up to the potential sale. Some of these agreements, I haven't been completely involved, but it's my understanding that some of these agreements were for included additional services and or products that we didn't need once the sale did not go through. With some of these providers, they have agreed to reduced dollar amounts for what was on the contract.
The amended contracts approved were with TrueBridge and Space Labs Healthcare and will save the hospital thousands of dollars per month. I'm Kyra Huckabee for Right Radio News.
Thank you, Kyra. The Custer County Health Department in Weatherford will be moving to a new location later this month. The new site will be in the Jerry and Margaret Hodd Center for Pharmacy and Rural Health, located on the Weatherford campus of Southwestern Oklahoma State University. In preparation for the move, the health department will be closed August 24th through the 26th. We'll begin seeing clients at the new location on August 27th. The facility is located at the intersection of Davis Avenue and Caddo Street. Entry doors for the health department will be on the east side of the building. We'll have more news coming up next.
I'm talking to Michael Brong of Brong Insurance. Michael, tell me a little bit about why you think people should do business with Brong Insurance.
You know, I've got customers that I've been doing this 14 years now. Those customers, I really know them well at this point and just try and do the best that I can to take care of them for what I know their long-term goals are. Planning-wise, that's different. You know, that's different than just a short-term perspective.
For all types of insurance, it's Barong Insurance, the agency service-built. Barong Insurance.
A former actor on the sitcom Home Improvement appeared in Custer County District Court by video yesterday and pled guilty to driving a motor vehicle while under the influence of alcohol and driving with a canceled, suspended, or revoked license. 44-year-old Zachary Bryant was sentenced to 10 years with the Department of Corrections, with 5 years suspended. Officials say that sentence will run concurrent with his California and Oregon cases. Bryant was found sleeping in his vehicle by an Oklahoma Highway Patrol trooper in October of 2024 after pulling off the side of a Custer County road. After the trooper left the scene, Bryant then got behind the wheel and drove north away from the trooper, who then conducted a traffic stop and arrested Bryant for a DUI. A family nurse practitioner in Clinton has decided to move her family medicine practice to Elk City beginning November 1st. Jessica Simmons says she will continue to care for patients from Clinton, Elk City, and the surrounding communities while providing compassionate, relationship-centered care. with an even more personalized approach to spend more time with each patient. She plans to release more information in the coming weeks. Grass fires are becoming more abundant in the Elk City area, says Fire Chief Kyle Chervinka.
We've been noticing through the 4th of July, we usually have an uptick in smaller grass fires, easier to control. However, throughout these last couple of weeks, we've responded to probably at least 5 or 6 grass fires, and they're becoming more and more difficult to control each time we go out, taking more assets and time.
Chervinka says it could be a very eventful fall fire season unless western Oklahoma receives some much-needed moisture. Here's state news with the Radio Oklahoma Network.
News from the Radio Oklahoma News Network. I'm Ann Roberts. Another survey ranks Oklahoma near the bottom. Radio Oklahoma's David McCollum explains.
CNBC ranks the state 39th for business in the United States. The state scores well on cost, but lower in education, quality of life, and workforce. The report shows Oklahoma still has some competitive advantages, especially when it comes to the cost of doing business. The state ranks 3rd in that category, earning an A+.
Kingfisher Public Schools is looking for a new superintendent just a few days before the new school year. Andy Evans submitted his resignation during a school board meeting earlier this week. The school board voted unanimously to accept that resignation after questioning Evans over an $866,000 budget shortfall. Evans' resignation takes effect September 10th. In the meantime, he will be on paid administrative leave. From the Radio Oklahoma News Network, I'm Ann Roberts.
News at 7:30 is Service, a Barong Insurance Agency. Coming up next, we'll look at local funeral services after a word from Lee Hometown Funeral Home.
When you lose a loved one, it's important to have someone who's compassionate, understanding, and personal. Brandon Lee with Lee's Hometown Funeral Home in Clinton is dedicated to honoring your loved ones with heartfelt service. His goal is to create meaningful tributes that celebrate lives while guiding you with every step of the final process. Whether it's a traditional service, cremation, or pre-planning, if you have already purchased a funeral plan elsewhere, they will honor it as if it was their own. At Lee Hometown Funeral Home, they continue the tradition of caring and personal service. Please visit today to experience the difference.
Funeral services for 79-year-old Michael Blaine Brinkley will be held today at 10 o'clock at the First Christian Church in Clinton. He was the owner and operator of Brinkley Electric. Burial will follow at Stafford Cemetery. Services under the direction of Lee Hometown Funeral Home in Clinton. A memorial service for 70-year-old Dale Allen Dyer will be held at 10 o'clock on Friday at the Fourth and College Church of Christ in Cordell. Services under the direction of Ray and Martha's Funeral Home in Cordell. Today's funeral notice is a service of Brandon Lee at Lee Hometown Funeral Home in Clinton.